You know, a hill that I'm willing to die on is how all black women should at the very least be open to dating out. Not because I'm on stingy type ish. Okay, I genuinely believe that there are some good men out there. I mean, statistically it's impossible for there not to be, right? And I personally know some black men who don't play about their kids, okay, who don't abandon their kids. So I know for a fact that there are some good ones out there. So this is not about that. This is about finding the best man for the job and putting your best foot forward by not shooting yourself in the foot, no pun intended. You know, your husband or partner is the only family members of yours that you actually get to choose. So you have to choose wisely, you have to choose carefully, right? To me, going into the dating pool already thinking in your mind, I'm going to exclude everybody who is not black, it's like going to war and being like, I'm not going to use any weapon that requires a bullet. Okay, so you're going to war, literally risking your life, right? Trying to save your life, and yet you only want to use knife, even though some people out there have machine guns. Like, that is to me what dating while saying I'm only going to be open to dating black men sound like. Honestly, it doesn't even begin to make sense, you guys. Like, it doesn't make sense because you don't know who you are going to be most compatible with. Now, I understand wanting something, right? I understand being most physically attracted to a certain group, right? But past a certain age, I don't feel like we can make certain decisions based on one criteria alone, right? You cannot choose a life partner, in my opinion, based on attraction and attraction only. I mean, you can, but that wouldn't be very smart of you, right? So I understand hoping in your heart of heart that, or I hope I find a black man with whom I'm genuinely compatible so that we can have a black family, right? I really get that, right? But cutting out everybody else of your dating pool, to me, that doesn't sound very sensible. That doesn't sound very smart, because perhaps the person that you are most compatible with is a Caucasian man. Perhaps it is an Asian man. Perhaps it is an Arab man. You don't know that. Perhaps it is an Indian man, right? So because of that, I think that all women should enter the dating pool open-minded, okay? Be open to what is going to find you. Be open to finding the best man for the job. Be open to giving a chance to the men who treat you exactly how you want to be treated, even if they don't look how you want them to look. Sometimes the packaging is not exactly as we would like it, but I think that we have to sometimes be able to look past that, especially when we are talking about spending the rest of your life with somebody, procreating with somebody. Like, the requirements have to be deeper than I'm attracted to him physically, you guys. Like, I feel like if you can't get that, then maybe you're just not matured enough to be dating. Like, honestly, I feel like any woman who doesn't get that probably shouldn't be dating, okay? If you don't get that, you cannot base your partner search on something as fickle and shallow as the way the other person look. Then in my opinion, dating is probably just not for you at this time. You need to do more sort of searching and become more mature before you know, enter this game again. Also, ladies, get out of your house. You know what, something that I will never understand is how women understand that they have to be proactive about everything but dating, right? Women understand that in order to get a stable job, they'll have to spend 4 years getting a degree. They understand that in order to have a whole lot of money, they probably have to spend years building a business, right? But they don't seem to understand that in order to meet a mate, you have to get out of your house or you have to get on the apps. Like, it's not possible any other way, you guys. Like, and you probably should do both. Like, if you're serious about finding a partner, you should do both, right? Who else are you gonna marry? Are you gonna marry your Amazon package delivery guy? I feel that's who some of y'all are gonna end up with, because it's the only person you see. Like, you need to get out of your house, because putting your stock on your Amazon delivery guy may be a dangerous game. Think about the amount of women he sees per day. Okay, you're not the only person he brings packages to. Okay, he goes to a lot of other hermits' houses, and you know, that is going to decrease your chances of being the one. So get out, find you a third place. I've said this in another video. It's important for you to have a third place, because men who approach random women are usually a toss. I don't care. Men who approach women that they have zero rapport with are usually losers. They're men who have nothing to lose, right? No man who has a reputation to protect, who has something to lose, is going to approach a random woman in the street. Like, I'm not saying it never happens, but the chances of that happening, especially after Me Too, are very, very rare. Very, 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 very rare. Okay, so you need to find a third place. You need to find a place that you frequent at least 3 times a week, like clockwork. Yes, every single week. Okay, this could be a gym, it could be a hotel lobby, it could be a bar, it could be a coffee shop. I don't know, you choose, but make sure you go at least 3 times a week so that you can build rapport with the other people who frequent that place. Okay, if it's a coffee shop, you can build rapport with the owner or the people who work there, and then also with the other people who frequent that coffee shop frequently. The same with the gym. I know some people say dating the gym is a bit but you know, most gyms are like chains, you know, so they have different location. So in my opinion, it's not that bad. You know, if you date somebody and things really don't end amicably, you can always just be going to another franchise. So I personally don't think that dating at the gym is that bad, but you know, that's just my opinion. But my point is, get out of your house. Get out of your house, and really get on the apps. The apps get such a bad rep, you guys, but I don't understand why. I don't understand why people act as if men who are on the app are not the same men who are at your supermarket. Like, if you hear people talking about online dating, they act as if men who are on Tinder only exist on Tinder. These are like Tinder creatures, right? How that makes sense? Like, the men I see at my gym are the same men I see when I'm swiping on Tinder. These are the same people. They exist in real life, right? They're the men you bump into at the supermarket. They're the men you bump into at your gym. They're the ones that are on Hinge, on Bumble, on Tinder. It's them. Okay, now I will give you that men online are usually more forward, but I personally think that's a good thing, right? If you're a woman who's looking for something serious, a man being very forward about wanting to get to French Connection UK with you, it's a good thing, because you can then block, right? You can unmatch and block and move on. To me, it's a good thing. I like that. I like when men let me know early on they're interested in one thing and one thing only, and it's my body, so that I can get rid of them and move on with my life. Okay, so to me, it's a good thing. Now, I would say do not online date if you lack discernment, okay? If you're like the ladies on the Tinder Swindler, then maybe Tinder is not for you. Generally, I think Hinge is a better platform. I think Hinge has more people who are looking for something serious long-term, but Tinder ain't bad. You know, I've been on a lot of good dates from people from Tinder. I've met a lot of nice people from Tinder. It didn't work out for different reasons. Some of them wanted kids when I don't want kids, but they were normal, nice people from what I could tell, you know, from the couple of dates I've been on with them. There are normal guys on them, and there are a lot of well-to-do men on Tinder. Funny enough, I find that, at least here in Germany, I don't know if this is true for America, but I actually did hear it was, that there are a lot of well-to-do men on Tinder, a lot more than on other apps. I don't know why, it's funny, but I've met a lot of well-to-do men off Tinder, so there are a lot of them on there. Okay, just FYI, okay, just so you know, just for your information. Okay, girl, thank me later. Now but yeah, you girls, that is my dating advice to you. Be open to dating whoever treats you exactly how you want to be treated, whoever treats you as if you are the best thing since sliced bread, whoever treats you like the queen that you are. Okay, that man may be black, he may be white, he may be Asian, it don't matter. In my opinion, be open to dating him. Okay, you don't want to cut your pool because the dating pool has pee in it. Okay, the dating pool has pee in it. Anybody who's dating right now knows that. So because it's already highly concentrated with pee, you don't want to cut your pool even smaller. Like, that don't make sense. Okay, if you only decide you're gonna date a group of people, then you are cutting yourself off of everyone else who could have been even better. Okay, maybe there's someone out there who isn't black who is even more compatible with you than somebody black. Okay, so be open to wandering in different waters, because you owe it to yourself to prioritize yourself first. You know, it's cute that you want to prioritize, you know, the black community, black love, black family, but in my opinion, you need to pledge allegiance to yourself first before you pledge allegiance to any form of black love and, you know, building the black race or There's only one race, and it's the human race, you guys. I get really upset when people say black race for whatever reason. I know that this has nothing to do with the video, but it's really something that I want to get out there. There's only one race, and it's the human race, okay? There are no people who are biracial. They are mixed, okay? Because again, black people, white people, Asian people, one race, human race, okay? Different ethnicities, same race. Different nationalities, same race, okay? Okay. Anyways, now that we got that side note out of the way, be open to dating whoever likes you, whoever treats you the best way possible, whether that person, you know, is yellow or not. I think that's what grown, matured women do, you know, because again, most men are not worth partnering. The pickings are slim, okay, you girls, the pickings are very, very, very slim. So they will get even slimmer if you decide to concentrate on one group and one group only. And like I said before, get out your house, get on the apps and get out of your house. Make sure you go out from time to time. Don't be a hermit. Don't be home all day every day. You're not going to meet anybody. Nobody is going to come to your house and marry you. It's not going to happen, okay? Your husband is not going to fall from the floor like you praying every day. Oh God, God, please send me my husband. I want to get married. I want to meet somebody. You have to go outside, okay, so that God can exhaust that prayer. How else is it going to make it happen if you don't go outside? How do you want to meet this man? I understand you work from home and stuff, but you have to go out with your friends, go to a bar, take a drink, lay your hair down. I don't know, girl, go outside. It's summer, it's hot. This summer we are outside, okay? Corona not here, the virus is gone, girl. Go out, get out there, okay? But yeah, you girls, at this point I'm just repeating myself over and over and over again, so I'm gonna love you and leave you here. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let the girls know, where did you meet your man if you are somebody who is partner. Also let me know if you are going to try the apps if you are single, as well as if you're going to be outside this summer. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as becoming a member. I'd love to get to 3,000 subscribers. Please, you guys, help me get there. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Mwah.